Have you ever spilled your soul to your pet dog, cat, or fish, telling it secrets your parents might not know about you or your life? When we want time away from ourselves, we can lock ourselves away near our pets and just talk to them. Why, if they can neither answer nor understand our questions? Studies have shown that some animals are capable of comprehending human speech and emotion. Coco the gorilla had an amazing comprehension of the English language. In her 46 years of her life, she could comprehend 2,000 words of spoken English. She couldn't speak. No gorilla can because of the placement of the larynx in their throats. This ape signed her thoughts using a modified form of English Sign Language. In a video, Coco helps write songs. She signs, "I am gorilla, I am flowers, I am animal, nature. Man, man, Coco love. Earth, earth, Coco love. But man, man, stupid, stupid. Coco sorry, Coco cry. Time hurry, fix earth, help earth. Hurry, protect earth. Nature, nature see you. Thank you." There are numerous of other animals that can understand us. Alex the African gray parrot could say about 150 English words by the end of his life in 2007. This chatty bird demonstrated that he could count up to 6 objects, recognize multiple numbers, colors, and shapes, combine words, prefixes, and suffixes to create new meanings, and understand different concepts, such as bigger, smaller, over, and under. On the night of his death, at age 31, Alex's last words to his owner, keeper, and handler, animal psychology expert Irene Pepperberg, reportedly were, "You be good. See you tomorrow. I love you." You might be thinking, I wish my pet could talk to me like that. Maybe not under the same circumstances, but still. Even though marine mammals might be in water, they can still hear what's going on. Sound actually travels more easily and about 10 times quicker through water. I'm actually seeing this happen when I plugged my phone into the speaker next to my fish Aurora's tank. She swam away from her fitness mirror to the corner nearest to the speaker. When I moved it to the other side, Aurora followed. At first, I thought she just really liked me. When I moved the speaker again and stepped back, she swam to it, so there goes that idea down in the dust. Another marine animal that's super smart is dolphins. Dolphins don't have hands for signing, but they do have a complex language of whistles that produce a verbal language. How can we communicate with them? If we can't teach our language to them, can we learn theirs? The answer is that you can always learn more. I mean, we can't speak animal languages, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. One scientist has decoded almost all of the prairie dog language. Konstantin Slobodicus might be able to go further into these studies than anyone before. A retired professor of biology at Northern Arizona University, he spent many years decoding the communication system of Gunnison's prairie dogs. Prairie dogs are rodents. They aren't especially known for their smarts, and yet, in a multiple of books and articles over the past 30 years, Wykoff and his associates have laid out hundreds of pieces of evidence that prairie dogs have complex language, and he can understand a lot of it. Through his research, Wykoff records the alarm calls and behaviors of prairie dogs in response to potential predators. When no predator is really there, he plays their calls and watches what happens. If the prairie dogs do the same thing they did before, and playback matches those when the predator is present, this suggests meaningful information is encoded in the calls, or they mean something important. And indeed, they seem to be. Wykoff has discovered the rodents have different calls relating to different predator species, such as coyotes, humans, or free and wild dogs. Their calls can even say or specify the color, size, and shape of the predator. For example, They're even distinguished between an overweight, tall human wearing a blue t-shirt and a thin, short human wearing green and scream it out loud to their pack. Now that's a pretty complex language. It has similarities to ours, maybe not the way they say it, but the descriptions are kind of the same as ours would be. Not everyone can understand animals so comprehensively, but that anyone was able to understand any of these animals is pretty amazing. All of these animals and people I talked about are spectacular because let's think about it. Learning more than one language is hard, but learning another species' language is just fantastic. And it might seem amazing, but if there's anything I've learned from my research, it's that animal communication is anything but impossible. Learning about what might seem impossible should encourage you to do the impossible. As Walt Disney once said, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. The thing's broken.